Mainit na balita.
Ang sabi po ng COMSEC, the contempt order was served to the four officials, no, for reasons that they are on official travel. Tama ba yun? So, Mr. Chairman, it is not acceptable to this representation just because of their official travel and official business. They cannot be served with this contempt order. In all cases, with regards to contempt orders, vis-a-vis official travels, dapat po i-serve talaga yung yung contempt orders.
Okay, Mr. Chair, bilang abogado ka naman, is that valid? Is that reason enough to skip our hearings?
In his excuse letter, may attachment ba? None.
None, Your
Also,
Honor.
that is not acceptable, Mr. Chairman, because
Actually, under the rules of court, she can request for a postponement sa hearing. However, under our rules, dito po sa ating internal rules, ina-allow din po natin provided na meron siyang sufficient justification.
The Office of the Vice President said that they could not present the said individuals because they are on official travel. So the LSB and the law enforcement agencies were unsuccessful in taking into custody the said individuals, Your Honor.
All right.
Congressman Pami?
So if ganon, in view of their non-attendance and the fact that the LSB cannot find them, I move that the contempt order and the arrest order be forwarded immediately to the Bureau of Immigration in order to prevent these officials from fleeing the country. Let's avoid that and evading arrest. And for the BI to issue, when warranted, the necessary lookout bulletin order or alert list order. I also move that the committee closely coordinate, Mr. Chair, with the PNP and the NBI in order to effect the arrest of these individuals who aren't present, and to, after which, immediately turn them over to the House of Representatives. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Madam
Second,
Chair,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman,
Congressman
just
Paduano.
to for purposes of lang po yung processes in this committee, the basic principle and under the rules is we can only move one motion for one subject matter. So may I ask the
All right.
movant to once again separate the first motion to the second motion. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Make two separate
Yes,
motions.
sorry.
Comsec, pwede po bang pakitawag ang Sergeant at Arms? Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Next, Congressman Paduano.
Just a point of clarification at the same time manifestation, Mr. Chairman, because as far as I heard the report of the COMSEC, ang sabi po ng COMSEC, the contempt order was served to the four officials, no, namely Sunshine Farda, Edward Farda, Gina Costa, and Limir Ortonio, for reasons that they are on official travel. Tama ba yun? And
Official travel, Your Honor.
official travel outside of this country.
Oh, Your Honor, locally, Your Honor.
But have they received the contempt and arrest order for them?
Per the report of the LSB, not yet, Your Honor.
So Mr. Chairman, it is not acceptable to this representation just because of their official travel and official business. They cannot be served with this contempt order. Kasi over and above, in all cases, with regards to contempt orders, vis-a-vis official travels, dapat po i-serve talaga yung yung contempt orders. So that will not be a valid reason for not serving such contempt order. That's why, Mr. Chairman, instead of just coordinating with once again with the SAA, May I move, Mr. Chairman, that the contempt order will be officially communicated to the NBI, to CIDG, no, and to all local PNP stations in which the addresses of those four officials that was cited in contempt.
Yes, that's why we are inviting the Sergeant at Arms to verify what are the steps na ginawa po nila dahil hindi naman po nila na-serve yung contempt order. So, alamin natin ano yung ginawa nila and ano pa yung hakbang na gagawin nila. Yes, Comsec.
Your Honors, I would like to manifest that the LSB sent their report. They have transmitted actually the contempt and arrest orders to the Director of the NBI, Honorable Judge Jaime B. Santiago. They also transmitted it to the Chief of the PNP Police, Police General Romel Francisco D. Marbil, to the Acting Director of CIDG, to Honorable Nicolas D. Torre III, to the Chief of Police of Mandaluyong, Police Colonel Mary Grace R. Madayan, to the OIC Eastern Police District Police Colonel Villamor Q. Tuliao, and that was included in the report of the LSP and Sergeant at Arms, Your Honor. They have also inquired from the committee the residential address of these individuals. However, the Secretariat was only able to provide information as to the spouses Fajarda as provided by the Department of Education, Your Honors.
Mr. Chairman.
Congressman Paduano.
With that, Mr. Chairman, I move that to direct the COMSEC to inform all those mentioned government mentioned officials, no, of the PNP, NBI, for them to report to this committee through the concept ASAP, Mr. Chairman. And if they cannot make that report, may we invite them, those mentioned officials, to be present in the next hearing. So, move, Mr. Chairman.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried. Comsec?
Your Honor, as to the issuance of a lookout bulletin order, on November 6, 2024, the Secretary of Justice has already issued an ILBO for the 7 individuals, and this included the 4 already cited in contempt and issued an arrest order, Your Honors.
Thank you. Is there any more concern?
Mr. Chairman, since
Yes,
the
Congressman
BID,
Paduano.
the representative of BID is present, can we ask him about the update of that lookout bulletin that was issued by the DOJ Secretary?
It's already implemented.
Ungat. Ungkat. You're recognized.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, honorable members of the committee. Sir, as previously mentioned by the COMSEC, the Secretary of Justice issued a lookout bulletin on November 6, 2024 for the 7 aforementioned individuals.
We know that. That was reported by the COMSEC. But what's the latest? Have they traveled?
No, Your Honor. All of them are here, but we still have problems with the name Gina Acosta. There are numerous individuals named Gina Acosta. We don't have her birthday, Your Honor.
Once again, BID, alam mo naman, Gina Acosta is an official of the Office of Vice President, ba? OVP. Now, yung service record lang, makuha nyo na doon. Question of the date of birth and
Yes.
place of birth. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just to check a certain Acosta, pag marami yan, di ba ang standard operating procedure natin is to get the date of birth at the same time the place of birth. Then,
Yes, Your Honor.
di ba, madideduce na natin kung sino talaga yung Gina Acosta that we are inviting for this hearing. So may record naman yan ng Office of the Vice President, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
O kunin
We
na lang
will
yung
ask them.
PDS doon, nandun na yung lahat.
Yes,
And
Your Honor.
we only need, once again, we only need the date of birth at saka place of birth, di ba? Doon mismo sa OBP. Then check niyo yung record niyo, di ba? Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, so please kindly ngayon po baka pwede nang matawagan
Yes, Your Honor.
to
We will
get
do
a
that.
copy of the PDS of Miss Gina Acosta. Then you verify it kung may travel record siya from the very start of this hearing until today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Chairman.
Maybe we can ask the admin from the OVP. Do we have the officials from the admin of the OVP? Attorney Sanchez, maybe ang sagot po sa inyong katanungan si Attorney Sanchez.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. We will provide upon instruction of the committee, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, when? Because we need it today. Can you provide us within the day? Kasi nandito na rin ang BID.
Anyway,
Tawagan na ng BID yan. If you can provide now the place of birth and the date of birth of Miss Gina Acosta, mabilis lang yan. Ma-check ng BID para matapos na natin yan. Ang kailangan na naman natin dito, travel record, di ba, ni Gina Acosta. So can you provide that, ma'am, within the day?
Mr. Chair, we will obtain the record from the office, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
thank you po.
Mr. Chair.
Before I recognize with the indulgence of the SJ. Ladies.
Thank you.
Congressman Pami Zamora.
Mr.
you're
Chair, I'd
recognized.
also like to ask if we were able to invite or if she's present today, si Attorney Rochelle Abella. I remember the last hearing we invited her.
Your Honor.
Comsec.
Yes, Your Honor, Attorney Rosal Abella, and Abella was invited. She sent an excuse letter stating that she has a hearing in Makati City today, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Chair, bilang abogado ka naman, is that valid? Is that reason enough to skip our hearings?
Mr. Chairman.
Congressman Paduano.
Comsec, in his excuse letter, may attachment ba? None.
None, Your
Also,
Honor.
that is not acceptable, Mr. Chairman, because we need a proof that indeed may schedule siya for hearing in Makati City.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
So, not acceptable. Ano ba yung invitation sa kanya last time? Regular invitation, Jusko, so Buena.
Regular invitations, Your Honor.
So, with that, Mr. Chairman, I move that we issue a Jusko order for that lawyer. So, move, Mr. Chairman.
There's some
Second.
Mr. Chair,
duly seconded.
in relation to that, Mr. Chair, maybe we can also ask the COMSEC to know exactly what ano yung hearing na to so that we can also get the certification that indeed today there's an hearing that should be attended by the person that we are now has issued the show cause order para makita po natin kung meron talagang sa ngayon na parallel activity ang gagawin po niya. So maybe we can get from the Makati. I don't know if is COMSEC, is that a trial court or what was it? Was it?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Congressman
We can
Paduano.
ask.
with due respect to the manifestation or possible motion of the good Zia Jong, Mr. Chairman, that's why we issue also cause order for him to explain and justify his excuse letter. Now it's up to him to submit that document if indeed there is such a hearing for today.
Yes.
Mr.
But we will have to rule on the motion first.
That's why,
Yes. Since
that's why, Mr. Chairman, my motion still stand that I move to issue a cause
yes,
order.
and it was duly seconded. Is there any objection?
Thank you.
Hearing none, the motion is carried. Now, to answer the query of our esteemed colleague, Congresswoman Pami Zamora, actually, under the rules of court, she can request for a postponement sa hearing. Because ang pinagbabawal lamang po sa rules of court if it will cause delay in the proceedings. But once yung hearing naman po, ang request niya ay pagpo-postpone, like for example, yung force majeure, kagaya po na itong ginagawa natin, hindi naman po niya kontrolado, meron po siyang natanggap na subpoena, pwede po siyang mag-request ng postponement dun po sa court sa Makati. Diba? To comply with the subpoena order of this committee. However, under our rules, dito po sa ating internal rules, inaalaw din po natin na mag-request siya ng postponement provided na meron siyang sufficient justification. Tama po yung sinasabi ni Congressman Paduano at saka ni Congressman Zia Adjong Alonto na dapat magbigay siya sa atin ng certification that indeed she is attending a court hearing. So, but since we have already ruled on the motion, siguro yung show cause order kailangan ilagay po natin doon na kailangan i-attach niya yung certification
From
na
the court.
coming from the clerk of court of ano po yan, Makati.
Your Honor, no branch was mentioned, Your Honor.
Walang branch. Okay, so kung anong branch po yan, pakilagay dun sa show cause order na maglagay siya ng attachment ng certification.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any